Welcome to another episode of Faith Check Podcast. My name is Siyanda. I'm here with
Lungelo Siyanda.
Today we are going to discuss The Bloody Chamber by Angela Carter, which is a collection of short stories first published in 1979 that reimagine classic fairy tales with a dark feminist twist. Instead of retelling stories traditionally, Carter explores the hidden meanings and power dynamics behind them, especially how women are portrayed in myth. Angela Carter once said her intentions was not to do visions, but to extract the latent content from the traditional stories and to use it as the beginnings of new stories, which is what she does in The Bloody Chamber.
Now, the fairy tale was adapted from 17th century French folk tale by Charles Perrault called Bluebird,
Sure.
often interpreted as a cautionary tale against female curiosity.
Sure. She also makes crucial changes to the original. In the Bluebird, the damsel in distress is saved by the prince or brothers, whereas in the Bloody Chamber, the bride is saved by her mother.
Sure. In addition to what we've already mentioned, The Bloody Chamber was published in 1979, a time of intense feminism activities, known as second wave of feminism.
Sure.
So, first wave of feminism, looking at first wave of feminism, women were advocating for legal obstacles to equality, such as yes, voting and property rights. Whereas in second wave of feminism,
Which
becomes much broader, becomes much broader for sexual freedom and productive rights, female, the workplace, etc. Looking at intersection between violence and sexuality in the fairy tale.
Okay, I think how if we can start describing who was Marquis de Sade.
Yes, I think it's good.
Okay, Marquis de Sade was an 18th century French nobleman who was infamous for many reasons.
Sure.
One of which was his extensive collection of pornography.
Yes.
Another was his libertine sexuality. He took too much sexual pleasure from administering pain, and it's from the Marquis de Sade that we get the word sadism, which means it is a belief in pursuing pleasure without moral or religious restraint, even if it means causing pain. We can continue with looking at the intersection between violence and sexuality.
Marquis de Sade, the husband, the desire comes from his pleasure in seeing others, particularly vulnerable women, in pain. When we have this description of the husband, the very sumptuous castle, the Bloody Chamber, the pornographic artwork that the wife finds in her husband's castle, clearly aligns with the historical figure known as the Marquis de Sade. Evidence from the story. I saw how much he loved them. Those artwork, those pornographic. Yes. Those women in the pictures in the act of being murdered. The artwork is not just a decoration, but the psychological map of the desire.
The husband desires.
The husband desires. Also in quotation or in the fairy tale, there's that part where they say a room designed for desecration and some dark nights of unimaginable lovers. That shows how he desires sex. He used women for his own benefit.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, my brother, and the bloody chamber marriage is a trap.
Sure.
It's a trap. The brother did not know the danger of marrying the man, Marcus. She was attracted only by his wealthy and charm, which marked a dangerous history. We even see if it is evidence in the story that when she was asked by her mother that does she love the man Marcus, she did not answer because she was after her wealthy and all the things that he had. The Marcus led the young girl through the gifts such as necklace, flowers, and clothes. So, in quotation to the story, his wedding gifts clapped around the throats. Choke off rubies. Choke off rubies. Yeah, you can say it if you know what it is.
I think it's a tight necklace, and rubies are deep red gemstones often. I think they are often associated with wealth, passion, and blood. Okay,
all right, no problem if you say that. So 2 inches wide, like an extraordinarily precious light throat. This line transformed the necklace into a metaphor for a danger disguised in a beauty. The rubies mimic the color of blood, suggesting a violence beneath the surface of luxury. And you can continue.
Okay. Let us look at the transactional nature of marriage, where women are commodified and objectified. A quote from the story. I saw him watching me in the gilded mirrors. The gilded mirrors are fancy gold mirrors, which means he's studying her carefully, almost critical, with an assessing eye of a connoisseur. A connoisseur is someone with an inspecting or continuing inspecting a horse flesh, or even of a housewife in the market inspecting cuts on the slab, which means he's looking at her like she's an object to be judged for quality or worth. Sure. Therefore, Carter's stories challenges this by giving her female characters the power to see through illusion, reclaim their bodies, and rewrite their destinies. Okay. Let us look at the literal methods that are found in the story, such as symbolism. We find symbolism in the story now.
Yeah.
So,
okay, I'll look at the C. What does C symbolize? In page 8, it says, in quotation, in quoting from page 8 of the story, the Evans,
only page 8.
Yeah, for now it's only page 8.
Okay.
Yeah, the Evans's departure of the ocean. Then on page 32, the scene has changed the key. Okay. The narrator is describing there how it is almost as if the ocean has trapped on this island. It travels so far into the horizon, it seems impossible to escape. And when the sea has changed, the key, the sea is described as a dark ominous setting, the stage of danger ahead. Yes, it is as if the sea is watching, knowing the danger beneath the surface. What the music master means here is that the change of the tide has allowed the husband to return home to enact his violent murder on the wife. Okay. as if they say is compliciting the violence of this story. Yeah.
Let us look at the symbolism of the Gothic castle in the story. There are these quotes from the story, which in page 2 and page 9. In page 2, it said the fairy castle, bland, pale, impassive, dislikable face. That is in page 9. The Gothic castle is explicitly described as the fairy castle, linking it to the fairy tale genre. Still, we also have these servants who are just as important as the castle itself, with the exception of the music teacher, who is really a bit of an outsider in the servants that are quite sinister. They are definitely working against and helping in her operation. There's really fabulous comparison to be made here with Mrs. Danvers, or the seven from the hunting on House Hill. What's about the topic, my brother?
Sure.
I wish we had all day, but people at home, we're gonna be still digging deep about this matter on our social media platform. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
Catch us on another episode.